On the third Tuesday of each month, the Capital Improvement Projects Advisory Board meets in the council chambers to review major projects shaping the Edmond community.
We will review upcoming projects to be either recommended to City Council or not. We'll also look at kind of longer term budgets. What are we thinking the next couple of years on projects we want to prioritize? And then we'll often hear updates on projects that are ongoing.
The advisory board ensures that dedicated funding is used responsibly and provides recommendations to City Council about these large-scale developments. Capital improvement projects are the major projects that expand, renovate, and replace city infrastructure. For example, the intersection improvement at Danforth and Kelly is a capital improvement project. New construction and land acquisition can also be considered a capital improvement. They are funded through 2 dedicated sales taxes reserved specifically for capital improvements. The 2000 Capital Improvement Projects, or CIP sales tax, is a permanent 3/4-cent sales tax approved by residents 25 years ago. It has been responsible for several impactful projects, like Pelican Bay and the Multi-Activity Center in Mitch Park, as well as numerous traffic improvements throughout Edmond. The 2017 CIP sales tax is a repurposed sales tax approved by voters in 2016 and is voted upon every 10 years. In 2025, it was passed again as the 2027 Paving the Way sales tax, with the stipulation that all money collected will fund road improvements only. Collections will begin in 2027. The CIP Advisory Board plays an essential role in shaping important funding decisions. Comprised of 13 members, the board includes 11 voting and 2 non-voting members.
We also have ex officio members from UCO and from Edmond Public Schools, so that we're able to hear input from them on these important matters. So lots of community partners that are all interested in making sure that we're using these funds the best way possible.
All of us live in different parts of the city. We kind of have different focuses. Some of us like to focus on roads more. Some may be more interested in trails and parks. Others in infrastructure projects or different things. So because it's a large board, you get a lot of different perspectives.
We have some healthy dialogue. Some people have very strong opinions, which I think is what the board is actually there for, is to really critically look at things that are moving forward within our city.
City staff works diligently to prepare an assortment of projects to be heard before the CIP Advisory Board so that we can let them make their decisions about what this money gets spent on. Staff has a list of projects that are in need of funding based on criteria that we have, such as traffic volumes, capacity, those sorts of things. We also are collecting feedback always from the citizens and from committees to hear what the pulse of the city is, what the constituents want.
In early 2026, the city conducted an online survey inviting residents to identify problematic traffic areas. In-person meetings were also held, giving citizens the opportunity to speak directly with city staff about traffic concerns. This input, combined with other key factors like available grants, helped board members choose which projects move forward for City Council approval.
The City of Edmond does a phenomenal job of really using the resources of grants. And so you may see a project that's happening and you don't understand why would we go do that. Well, it's because we're getting a lot of free money. And so they utilize that in order to make our budget dollars go a lot more.
Detailed information about many of the capital improvement projects that are under construction and in development can be found on the city's website. Just visit edmondok.gov/projects.
The city's website is a fantastic tool that has lists of projects, kind of updates on those projects, and the meeting recordings, so you can really get a lot of information.
They provide a lot of information on their website as well, and very dynamic links to go to anything. You can pretty much access anything, which helped me when I started on this board, really get access to information.
The Capital Improvement Projects Advisory Board meetings occur each month on the third Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Meetings are held in the Edmond Council Chambers at 22 East Main Street. You can also watch the meetings live or on demand by visiting edmondlifetv.com. Residents are encouraged to get involved. stay informed, and see how their tax dollars are being used to improve the community.
It builds trust that you know what you're voting on is what's actually being done. But on the other side, from the city standpoint, you are actually hearing what citizens need and what they think is important and the priorities. And so it really makes just for a better process altogether.